All right, day one of the Eat Clean Kickstart. This is the 7 days that may become the most challenging. I think most people that I deal with on a daily basis, all you fit in 28ers, really being in control of our nutrition, really being able to empower ourselves by choosing to eat what we choose to eat rather than letting our emotions or letting our stressors or letting our time or letting our situation determine what we eat. Big things, big things. I talked about this in the brief overview of the workbook, and I'm going to continue to bring it up in that this 7 days is saturated with the most information, probably since, for sure, since the first week. And it can get dense at parts. I don't want you to throw the baby out with the bathwater per se. I want you to lock in on a few key things you can get done every single day that move you forward from where you were, right? And today is I'm not going to get too textbooksy. I'm going to let you read through it. I've explained it well enough for you to understand in the book, but I just want to give an encouraging face, an encouraging voice to it, cover it with you right fast, and then open up the floor for you guys within the group to ask me questions, to reach out with a private message. Remember, I'm always there. I'm here to facilitate your progress through all of this, right? So if I share the screen over here and we take a look at what's happening in this old PDF, this good old Eating Clean Kickstart workbook. I've already scrolled down to day one. You can follow along or you can just watch here. But what we're looking at is it's going to introduce the foundational basics of nutrition, what most of us have probably heard of before, your macronutrients, the big guys, the proteins, carbs, and fats, roughly how they fuel your body. We'll get too in the weeds of nutritional science. And then some action log, what it's going to be. I even just read it's going to be record your meals and record everything that you eat over the next 7 days, right? And then we're going to try to identify some areas where balance could be needed. And really, this is going to set the stage for understanding nutrition, rudimentarily speaking, but then also just taking the action of I'm going to start holding myself accountable to what I'm eating every single day. Word to the wise, if you're not currently paying attention to your food, you're not currently recording your meals, you could almost throw this whole 7-day clean kickstart out the door and simply write down everything you eat for the next 7 days, and you will probably find quite a bit of success over just adopting that one habit. As a matter of fact, a long time ago, Answer for People's Nutrition, one of the first things I would make people that came to the box and want me to coach them do is you need to write down everything you eat for 2 weeks. Didn't even tell them to change it. So anyways, what are macronutrients? They are the building blocks of your diet. They provide energy for your body to function and recover, whether you're working out, managing stress, or even sleeping. There are 3 main macros that your body requires in large quantities. They are proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, right? Proteins, the body repair system, is crucial for building and repairing tissues, especially your muscles. It's also responsible for creating enzymes and hormones, boosting your immune system, and supporting all-around body function. When it comes to weight loss, protein plays a big role because it helps keep you feeling full longer, curbs cravings, and prevents muscle loss while you're losing fat. That's a key thing right there. If you are training your arse off to get in shape and you want to lose a lot of weight and you are not providing enough protein for your muscles to build, you will lose a lot of muscle along with your fat loss. We don't really want that. That's not good for us. If you're over age 35, you want to keep as much muscle as you possibly can. Tip, aim to include a good source of protein with every meal. Protein should be your #1 focus, right? We're going to sip on the carbohydrates, the body's fuel source. Their body's primary energy source. When consumed, your body breaks down carbs into glucose. Simple carbs like sugar. Processed foods give you quick, short-lived energy, which often leads to energy crashes. Complex carbs like whole grains, veggies, really specifically like green leafy veggies, digest more slowly, provide sustained energy, and keep you fuller for longer. Give you some healthy choices through there. And what I want you to think of when it comes to carbohydrates is let's stay away from processed stuff. It's made in a box. It's got all that added stuff to it. Stick with things that grow, that you can eat. That's probably going to help out really well, right? Fats, the body's energy reserve. This is a big deal. The key to choosing healthy fats are those that provide benefits like reducing inflammation and supporting heart health. Saturated fats found in fatty cuts of meat, butter should be consumed in somewhat moderation, and unsaturated fats, fish found in, fish, nuts, seeds, and avocado, they're essential for your heart and brain function. This is the most calorically dense macronutrient, so we want to be careful with our fat intake for the most part. But as long as we're trying to include a source of healthy fat with each meal, and again, when we if you're working with someone that's creating meal plans for you, they'll be able to give you a macronutrient breakdown on what percentages are going to fit you best if they know you. But that's a quick overview of all the macros, right? So now building a balanced plate for fat loss and sustained energy. That's a cute little balanced plate picture I found. Protein. This is just as a visual guide. It's kind of a neat way to look at it, right? Aim to fill a quarter of your plate with complex, or I'm sorry, 1/4 of it with a lean source of protein, probably like the palm of your hand. Bigger guys, maybe a little bigger. Then another quarter of your plate could be with you know, a sweet potato, and then vegetables can fill at least half of the plate, right? Much broccoli as you want. You're not going to overeat broccoli. And then you could put a little bit of olive oil or a little bit of butter, some avocado, a few nuts to eat with it. That's going to be a pretty balanced meal plan. And again, everybody is different. Everybody has different cravings. Everybody has different body needs. But this is just a general way to have you start thinking about, you know, and instead of eating, maybe this is the best way to think about it. Instead of eating on accident, let's focus on eating on purpose, right? Let's focus on eating with a purpose. And our purpose is to fuel our body, make us move well, make us eat well, make us live well. Anyways. Then action steps. Here it is. Log your meals. I don't care how you do it. You can do it old fashioned with the log sheet that I have in here. You can buy yourself a food journal. I use my FitPal. But find some way to track what you're eating over the course of the next 7 days. So it's not just, I don't want you to just adopt it today. I want you to do it all the time, right? Key takeaways, a little bit about the macros there, balanced plates, and log in your meals. That's it. This is day one. It's as simple as I could break it down. Hopefully you got a little bit out of it. If nothing more than now you're going to start writing down everything you eat. It's a big win, right? Looking forward to talking to you guys soon. Get out there, do some cool stuff. Participate in the group, ask me questions. Anything you need to know, I'm here for you. Have a great day one, guys.